What I want to do is to set margins at the bottom of each paragraph, and I want to be in control of how big the margin will be. So I've got some text here which is just random text, and as you can see it's divided up into paragraphs with the P tag. So what does it look like? Let's go to Google Chrome and have a look. Here it is in Google Chrome, and as we can see we've got a nice spacing between the paragraphs. So it looks okay, but is it actually okay? Well, I don't think so, because what's happening here is that the browser is taking control of the spacing between the paragraphs, and we can see it here where we've got the user agent style sheet. The user agent is Google Chrome, so Google Chrome is setting all of these for my paragraphs. So if I look at a paragraph here, and you can see the orange highlight, that shows the margins that Google Chrome has set. So it's set a margin of 16 pixels, I think it is, yes, 16, there we go, 16 pixels above the paragraph and 16 pixels below the paragraph. Well, I don't really mind it being below the paragraph, but I'm a bit concerned about this margin here above the first paragraph. I might not want that. In fact, on many occasions I might not want that. So this is the reason why I want to be in control rather than Google Chrome being in control. So I'll go back to the editor, and what we need to do is to add some CSS to this. So in the head section I'll go style and slash style, and in here what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an asterisk, and I'm going to set margin 0. So this is going to set all of the margins to 0. I could have just put P actually, because we're only dealing with paragraphs, but why not deal with the other things as well. So save it, then back to Google Chrome, and then I'm going to reload the page. So now it's taken away all of that formatting, and there's no gaps between the paragraphs. But more importantly, there's no gap before the first paragraph. So we can see here that here's the CSS that I've put in, and this is what's making that difference, and it's ignoring this because it's now been overridden. So what we want to do now is to put that space back between the paragraphs without having a space before the paragraph. So I'll go back to my editor, and now I'll do P for paragraph, and I'll type in margin bottom, and I'm going to do 1M. So when we say 1M, it means that whatever the font size that's in use, that will be the same in the margin. So that's a convenient way of doing that. So I can save it and go back to Chrome and reload the page. So now I've got those wonderful margins just as I wanted them. And over here, that's where my margin is, and you can see them highlighted in orange. So now I'm in control of this. Well, I might like to be in control of other things as well. So for instance, the font size, because I haven't specified a font size, and I really should do that. So I'll go back to the editor, and I'm going to add it in here. Doesn't matter whether I add it above or below, but I like the font to come first. So font size, I'm going to make that bigger so we can see the difference easily. 24 pixels. So I'll save it and go back to Google Chrome and refresh the page. Now watch the margins here, because this is going to be interesting. So there we go. We've increased the font size, and it's also automatically increased the margin size below the paragraphs. So there we are. We're in control of our margins, and I think that is important. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.